moment for God.
Take a deep breath. You are never alone. God's presence is always here. Open your heart, cleanse your mind, and receive today's scripture.
Beware that you do not forget the Lord your God by not keeping his commandments, his judgments, and his statutes, which I command you today. Quite a line.
It really is. And the core message there is, well, it's a warning, isn't it, about forgetting God.
Right, forgetting God.
But notice how it links that forgetting. It says by not keeping his commandments. So it's not just, a slip of the mind.
Okay. So it's forgetting through neglecting actions or principles.
Exactly. It's about how you live, what you prioritize, especially, and this is key, when things are going well, when you're prospering.
Yeah, that really resonates. That human tendency, things are good, maybe you get that promotion, or things are just easy. And it's so easy to think, yeah, I did this, my hard work, my smarts.
We do. We tend to chalk it all up to ourselves and maybe overlook the foundations or the other factors involved.
Or the source of the blessings, as the text might put it. This verse seems right on target with that inclination.
It is. And what's interesting is how it frames that forgetting. It's tied directly to neglecting those guiding principles. It's presented less as a memory failure and more as a, spiritual failing almost.
A failure in practice, maybe, not just thought.
Precisely. It's about your actions not matching up with let's say, your foundational values anymore.
So the verse is kind of saying, remember with your actions, not just your head. And the sources we looked at suggest this isn't minor, this kind of forgetting. It can actually impact well-being.
Oh, absolutely. The text draws a clear line between gratitude, humility, and then obedience, or sticking to the principles.
Okay, how so?
Well, think about it. Prosperity can easily puff us up, lead to pride, right?
Sure.
But this verse steers you towards thankfulness instead, being grateful for what you have, and that gratitude naturally keeps you a bit more humble, more aware.
And more likely to stick with the principles that maybe helped you get there.
That's the idea. It connects gratitude for provision with continued alignment with the provider's ways, so to speak.
And this isn't just about me, myself, and I, is it? The readings suggested wider implications for communities.
That's a really critical point. Yeah. If a whole community starts sort of drifting from its core values because everyone's comfortable, that shared foundation can weaken. It can apparently lead to, moral decline or even hardship down the line, according to the text.
So forgetting isn't just personal. It can erode the collective fabric. Okay, so how do we fight this drift, this forgetting?
Well, the verse itself points the way. By keeping his commandments, actively engaging with them.
Being intentional.
Exactly. Intentionality is key.
Yeah.
Things like prayer, study, reflection practices that deliberately bring those principles back to the forefront of your mind regularly.
Like building in reminders.
It guards against that slow, almost unnoticed spiritual erosion that can happen when life is just easy.
Okay, so let's bring this to today. Why does this matter now? Maybe someone listening isn't religious. How does this apply?
That's a great question. I think the core idea is universal. Remembering the source of your well-being, staying grounded even when you succeed. That's powerful wisdom, regardless of context.
Right. Humility and perspective.
Yeah. What are our modern day blessings? Career success, financial security, good health. What things might make us forget deeper values or, say, the people who helped us or the systems that support us?
That really hits home. It forces you to look beyond just your own dashboard of success. So the big takeaway from Deuteronomy 8.11 seems to be this constant need to stay grounded, to remember what truly matters, whatever that foundation is for you, especially when the sun is shining, so to speak.
Don't let success go entirely to your head.
Yeah, it's a call to look beyond just our own efforts. Recognize the bigger picture.
Precisely. Acknowledge the foundations.
So maybe a final thought for everyone listening. What aspects of your life right now might you be taking for granted?
Ooh, good question.
And how could you maybe build in a little bit of that intentional remembrance each day? Whatever your beliefs are. And think about this too. What happens if we, collectively, forget the foundations of our successes?
Leaves you thinking.
It certainly does. Thanks for diving deep with us today.